So one of the reasons just to randomly treat, especially when you have a new dog that you're working with, is you want him, in this case, to realize that, whoa, you've got something really yummy and tasty, because it's going to increase the chances that he or she is going to be looking at you more in anticipation of, hey, do you have any more of that? That's one. But out on a walk, the important thing is the walk. So he's gotten a couple of rewards, and now I want him to focus again on the fact of sniffing and doing all the things a dog does on a walk. One of the drawbacks on our new walking route is there's a lot of concrete, as you can see, or asphalt, as you can see the asphalt there. So be very aware of that heat, and don't let dogs stand on the asphalt for very long. Apollo, let's go, buddy. And walking on the asphalt for a lot of dogs is fine. It's just that stopping and letting them have to stand still. So something to be aware of. As you can see, Apollo is pulling a little bit more right here, and I think it is probably because of the traffic. But with the walk, we do want to take the dogs counterclockwise. So in other words, we're going to be going with the direction of traffic. Sometimes at the Animal Health Center, there will be dogs and people out here. If there are dogs and people there, they are clients at the Animal Health Center, and you're going to want to stay on this side of the street. This is Braddock. But if we're in a situation like right now, where no one is out here, this is another area with a lot of wonderful smells for the dogs. So while we are right here, as you can see on most of the walk, I've been holding the leash with the handle, both hands, right about my waist, trying to keep it consistent. And if Apollo has pulled too much, I try to come to a stop and wait for Apollo to just ease up just a little bit. But the main reason why I like to keep it here is because there's consistency from what Apollo feels, and I also can just step back like that if I need to get Apollo. But if he goes pulling, I can just come to a stop and nothing really changes. Now, if we were walking, let's imagine walking up the sidewalk here. It's not going to be imagining. I would hold the handle like this. I would not do this because you can experience some wrist damage. So I would hold it like this, and I'd have the other hand down the leash like this. Let's go, Apollo. So if you imagine, now of course Apollo's pulling a little bit, so I'm gonna let him go ahead and do this because this is about Apollo getting to walk and sniff right now. So what I'm going to do is I have my leash, my hand right here like this. I want to, if I can get Apollo back and get him to realize that I have something nice. So I have a piece of cheese in my hand. And what I want to do is encourage Apollo to stay right there. So when he's walking at my leg, I am giving him a little bit of a reward. Looks back up and keep him there a little bit. Got a little bit, there we go. And you notice I'm not stopping. I'm slowly walking, but I am continuing to walk. Now he found something else. It's more important to sniff than eat cheese. So heading back to the shelter now. This is Armenia. It's right here. There is a lot of noise traffic on Armenia. I think more than on the other side. So I would not walk on the sidewalk. Actually, in either side, on Armenia or Howard, I would not walk on the sidewalk because of the noise and potential startling one of the dogs may have. As we come across, I intentionally headed to the tree just in case Apollo decided that, ooh, there's something under here that smells good. But I think after that walk, based on the tongue hanging out, I think Apollo, just that walk around the loop, gave Apollo a pretty good workout. And as you come back, after letting the dog sniff all the potential areas, there may be, as you know, other dogs, people, activity around this area. Be aware of that. If the dog wants to come over here and explore the area here, they can absolutely do that. There may be some things in there that that scares the dog, such as the whirligigs. Some dogs will be very, very nervous about that. No, we're not going to do that. You're not going to meet him. He is definitely not your enemy. So letting a dog pull like I have on this video is not necessarily the best thing, but reality is the dogs are here with us for a short period of time, and it is more important to me on that walk for Apollo to be able to get a lot of sniffing done and really get to work his brain than it was for me to get him to have to focus 100% on that walk. He had some moments where he did some really good things. He got a lot of rewards. He surely looks to be happy coming back from that walk, and so is his handler.